We're the mother. The blood been bonded by the never judge a book by its cover. Real story never told. We're the mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah.
You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bugging. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Tell your baby daddy stop the bleeding. Cause the lies that he's telling they believe it. I play it by ear though, thought with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo. Russian roulette, you just better be careful. Work ethic, something real, this what I'm here for. I'ma just stick to the grind. Tunnel vision, take my time.
Gotta take my time.
Homage pay it so you know that I'm paying homage all the time.
Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Real story never told. We're the mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Real story never told. We're the mother. The blood been bonded by.
Salute. Welcome to Bank Time USA Media. I am your host, Bengusa Inc. And we are back. Another November. I believe last year was October, the end of October, beginning of November, when I was on the same topic. And we got another Kyrie issue. Now, I will say this. Like I said last year, I'm here for Kai. I'm here for Kai. But Kai got to recognize us. He talk about being a beacon of light. I'm here for all of that. For the black community, I'm here for all of that. You know, first and foremost, salute to everybody, my fans. It's been a long time. It's been a long time, but they calling me out, man. I almost came out for the Ye situation. But, you know, I feel with Ye, I ride with Ye, but I do not agree with a lot of things Ye say and do, or I don't believe in his principle and purposes behind what he's doing. Now, everybody else gets behind him because he's a billionaire, but he's no different than Jeff Bezos to me. He's trying to be Jeff Bezos to me and Elon Musk and all that, so I got a little problem with coming out behind Ye, though he's very much more influential than Kyrie here. Kyrie's just a ball player, but he's always stood on his beliefs, and I admire that. That's kingdom. That's kingship right there, in my opinion. And we are entitled to our opinions. We are entitled to our beliefs, our faith, our faithful beliefs, regardless on who agrees with it. Regardless on who agrees with it. Now, Kyrie Irving suspended for 5 games after not apologizing to the Jewish community, being accused of being antisemitic after a post he posted on his Twitter, a documentary that was on Netflix, and he's taken hella slander. But I believe his slander is stemming from his quote on his tweet when he's talking about the original Hebrews. And that's 2 weeks after Kanye came out talking about the original Hebrews. I don't know if they were all watching this documentary and came to this old dialect, but the conversation needs to begin. And it can't begin by making a person kneel down on his beliefs. It can't begin like that. That took $2 billion away from Kanye because he went too far. He talked about being jealous of the Jewish community, and that's a sin, envy. You're not supposed to envy not one man, let alone a whole damn race. You sound just like them. All right? You sound just like them, Kanye, or Ye. You understand what I'm saying? And I get it. If we're going to empower our people, maybe we need to get just as emphatic as them. But you have to know that's going to scare them. You go on national television, on Tucker Carlson, and you attack the Black Lives Matter movement, deservingly so, because what they did was some bullshit. But you should know that that was a cause and a movement. Before it was a company, it was a cause and a movement. Being a black person from Chicago, raised in the ghettos of Chicago, to make it out of that, you should know. Yes, you got $1 billion, but you should still honor your people. You should still honor your people. You shouldn't look to honor your people when the other side is spitting on you. You shouldn't look to honor your people when the other side is spitting on you. Nor should you change your mind or what you stand on because the other side is spitting on you. To say the original Hebrews were black, brought here from Africa, is the truth. But when you explore that, you're going to have to explore all those religious stories in that great book of yours that everybody tried to stem on. All those stories that are in your book for your culture, you're going to have to question them. So that is the threat. That is the real threat. When he say black people wake up, Hebrews was the original Jew. When he can't be anti-Semitic because he's original Jew. That's the same thing Ye was saying 2-3 weeks ago. Y'all gotta be more clear with your communication. Kyrie is known to troll. He's getting in trouble for posting that on his tweet, and he should be able to tweet whatever he wants. You know how many times I tweeted and just trying to support a person's page? I don't know what they meaning by their posts, but I support their page. So if they put this out there and I went and watched it and I want somebody else to watch it, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Now Kanye said the Jews own the media, the sports and entertainment, the Hollywood. What are you witnessing now, people? What are you witnessing now? Most of those owners are gonna be white owners. Some of them gonna be Jewish. So they're gonna converge. They want to demand an apology. No, they don't want to demand an apology. They want to demand a sorry. Because the man said he apologized. The man said he's not against any hate. The man said all that he needed to say to keep those questions. Oh, are you anti-Semitic? He says it and they ask him right after that. Does that mean, no, you're not anti-Semitic? Or yes? They confused as you think they well-educated individuals. And like he said, don't dehumanize him. He got an opinion. You have to deal with it. Why does America feel like my black community, this is how we talk. We was oppressed. I was born and raised in the Bronx. Kyrie is from the Bronx. Moved to Brooklyn. Moved to Jersey. You know why? Because they trying to save that man's life as a kid. Put him in a place where he can bloom and blossom. And like I said, man, I got to salute him and his ancestors and whoever taught him about him. Because he's standing on it. He's standing on it. But the question I have is, where the black Jews? Where the black Jews? If he's speaking your truth, then we need y'all to take us across the threshold. Where y'all at? Where the black people that know what Kyrie is coming from? Because I understand. I'm a 45-year-old man. They don't want you to talk about the things from 50 years ago. And Kyrie alluded to that in the interview. Okay, they don't want you to talk about that stuff from 50 years ago. But we was oppressed 50 years ago. They wanted to step on us. We was considered inferior to them. That man has a social site. He's not at work. He watches a movie. He posts it. He didn't say he liked it. He didn't say, go watch this. He said, Hebrews, original Jews, black men wake up. And oh my God, did he set it in motion when he said that. So when he says that, now for 3 days straight, they're burying him. Now the Nets have suspended him because he refused to say sorry. Sorry for what? He has the right to stand on a side. The atrocities of America are deeper than the atrocities of Germany. Now, we could debate that all day. We could debate that all day. I'm not just talking about the atrocities to white Europeans. I'm not just talking about the atrocities to white Americans. See, that's the conversation y'all don't want to have. That's the conversation y'all don't want to have. And right now it's the Jews. But I can make a statement right now, and I am a Catholic Christian man, black man, okay? But I can make some statements about the Catholic Christian, and I'm gonna be hung for it. I'm gonna be canceled. No, they'll just not watch my show because I'm nobody. Kyrie's influence is too powerful. Taking us back to last year. Him standing on the COVID, not getting a COVID shot. They stopped his money. They made him sit down. And when all is said and done, what's going on right now, a year later? After he stood on his toes, now we got Supreme Court deals, Supreme Court deals. We got people have to get their jobs back. People have to be paid for the time that they were laid off or fired. So doesn't that technically make Kyrie right? So we're going to punish him for being right, for being aware. And you black men on TV trying to silence that dissent, trying to walk with him halfway when you talk about slavery and all of that, and then double back around. I know you handcuffed because of your bosses, and you like that capitalism. But shame on you, bro. Because this is when dumb young men need you to speak up, the real. This is why you're more underpaid than your white counterparts. This is why. So Kyrie. They paint him as a troublemaker. They paint him as a peon. Or they try to say he thinks of us as peons. But I think they're still putting words in his mouth. They want him to say what they want him to say. Okay? And I just don't agree with that. He has to go against his opinion about that. And I would just warn everyone that Kyrie may have a lawsuit here for firing him because of his faith and religion and beliefs. He may have a discrimination lawsuit. I doubt he chases it, but the more they try to take from him, the more he'll have to fight. And I want to know where his allies are. He don't have many allies. Now, these stars do that to themselves. They get all full of themselves. They say all this stuff. And we buy in as the people. But it is ironic that the kings are awakened. The lions are waking up. The lions are waking up. They can't allow these used shepherds to pull the quote unquote wool over the eyes of the sheep anymore. The lions want to eat. The lions want to eat. And before I wrap this, I just needed to come out and say this is a Bang Time USA Media. I'm your host, Bang Goosa Inc. I'm going to come out and speak for my people. I got a lot more videos coming. Kanye, I had to take my time with that because, you know, everybody was clout chasing, trying to get those hits and likes and all of that. They trying to get it, but they can't. They can't. They can't really break it down the right way. They're not being honest. A lot of black community is not being honest when they talk. Some of this stuff is not for the internet. But once they open it up for the internet, then everybody gets to say their side and their opinion. So salute to Kyrie and his family. I thank him for that apology last night, right when they was trying to say they're suspending him because he refuses to say sorry and apologize. He apologized to the Jewish community because I don't really believe he meant any harm. And people don't understand what he's talking about. He's 30 years old. You understand? He was raised in a privileged state and he's trying to have some understanding. And in having that understanding, he's trying to speak up and not hide it like the rest of you cowards been doing for years. You doctors, you teachers, you media moguls. Supposed to be representing for your people, and what you representing for? Yourself. Yourself. Y'all want to call him a troublemaker and all of this. And he's technically right. Notice how no media is going to go over the fact that he was right to make his stand last year. He was not the only one, just the most vocal one. Just the most vocal one. He took the sacrifice. He lost the games, the money, the time, and the relationship with his other superstars. And he took all the slander and blame for it. And he came right back after this summer. And they doing bad right now. So it opens a window for them to talk this trash. But when he makes a post, he has a right to make a post. You don't have a right to ask me to take it down. Now, can you ask me about it? Yes, but I can deny answering it. I posted it because I wanted to. Kyrie is known to do his educational trolling. Okay? That could have been you really don't know what inference he had inside for posting that on his post. And to give him a deliberate inference is wrong. Legally wrong. Mentally wrong. That shit is wrong. Now they found another reason to suspend him. And I applaud him from not kneeling down. I did want him to say sorry because I am not anti-Semitic. I do not believe in division. We are all humans. But that's not the reality of America, is it? Of American society, is it? Did a black boy just get killed in Georgia 2 years ago? And did a DA try to cover up that case so that those people could walk away? Did police try to help them get away with killing that young boy with a shotgun? Salute to the Ahmaud Arbery family. Did that just not happen? Did they not get found guilty in the state court and then guilty in a federal court because of all the criminal stuff that was behind that. So that stuff is still happening right now. We have a right as black men to be upset about that. And as a 30-year-old young black man, a successful young black man, he has a right to be fucking angry. No matter if you like it or not. That's how they pass us anyway. Angry black man. Oh, he's an angry black man. He's an angry black man. Like, cut that shit out. Cut that shit out. He's an angry black man. He's this. No, he's hype. He's smart. He's educated. He reads the Oxford Dictionary. Try it. Now, I would say this, Kyrie. Gotta explain yourself better, brother. Not everybody know what you're talking about. We got youth out here that look up to you. They don't know what you're talking about. They just want to know about basketball. They don't know what you're talking about. There's some people that don't know that the Jewish community changed after the Germany Holocaust thing. That the Swedes and the Russians joined the Jewish community. Then moved them out to the Arab lands. They don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. But this is how history changes over time. And then they forbid you to talk about the real history. They burned the books, the education, all that, and then you have to relearn all this shit. Because they want to lie to you here in America. Hey, cut that shit out. It's not that day anymore. We're not living in 1980s, 70s, 90s. We're in 2023. It's 2022, but we're 2 months away from 2023. So fuck all the racial bullshit, but it's real. You go around the world and you see how inferior black men are around the world or treated around the world. Doesn't matter where you go. Mexico, Arabs, Iraq, Iran, Dubai, China, North Korea, Germany. Oh, which puts me on this. The Holocaust was about the dead Jews. But tell me, why? How many black Germans were out there? And what happened to them? Were they ever given reparations for the atrocities their people suffered over there? No, we weren't. Why? Because we inferior around the world. Now they give free education in Germany now. But do you ever recognize how many? Yeah, he killed everything that wasn't German. Black people didn't live in Germany then? That's what you want me to believe? Come on, bro. We gravitated to every part of this world. We left Africa and gravitated every part of this world. But they don't want to talk about those people. And this is black people, black American people, black German people. They don't want to talk about the atrocities over there. And this is why I have a problem with Kanye. Because he goes around the world. He sees the swastika. The swastika in Germany meant one thing. But it really didn't. It meant the same thing that the swastikas mean around. In other words, you go to India, the swastika is a peace sign. It took on a new meaning because of Germany. They took it and put it into their flag. But let's learn the histories of that. My beef with Kanye is he didn't teach the history of that. He just put it on his bag as a design, and he didn't care about hurting Black America. Where's the appalledness when these people are hurting Black America with these statements and shit, with the assaults? with the documentary on Black Lives Matter? Where's the boldness then? There is none. So I touch base with that. I doubt Kyrie will be a net by the end of this month because his boss is a Jew, Jewish. I'm sorry. He's not a Jew. He's Jewish. And it just looks bad on him. Kyrie's been shaming him since last year. They can't make him do anything. And they hate that shit. When you have this influence, you have this power, they can't make you do a goddamn thing. They can attack your money, though, to try and hurt your influence. They could try to attack that money, though. Take it away. Kanye just learned that. We'll see how he bounces back. I don't think they're allowed to do that to Kanye if he has black support, black hip-hop support, black designer support. I think he burnt all his bridges with all his black support. And that's the things your mouth and your ego can do. And I do not feel sorry for him, but I believe Kanye Ye has been telling y'all this for a minute. Ain't no one man should have all that power. They be out here tripping off the power. He been telling y'all, man. He been telling y'all what he doing. Wait till I get my money right. Yeah, y'all thought it was a game. Even hip hop thought it was a game. When they come out so emphatically now, y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't know how to stand with your brother. Why? Because you have Jewish allies, and I am not mad at that. In the communist days in the 70s, we had a lot of white allies. A lot of white allies. I don't know what happened over the years. They got rid of communism. It's just Republicans and Democrats now. And look, they dictating you. Same bird, they dictating you one way or the other. Meanwhile, stealing from all of you. Lying to all of you. Red or blue? Red or blue? They lying to all of you. All of us. Wake up, lions. You've been called. You're being summoned. Hear the horn. Release your dragon. Fire and blood. Salute to Kyrie Irving, his peoples, anybody who's standing with him, and all these people who don't want to be anti-Semitic. I get it, but pay attention. He wasn't being anti-Semitic. Like he said, he didn't make the documentary. He only watched it. So basically, y'all making inferences. Why did he watch it then? Because it was on Netflix, motherfuckers, and that's what he does. He watched documentaries. I watch documentaries. I rather documentaries than shows, because then I can take the information that I find on a documentary and research it. And that's what everybody's not doing. They're not researching. They're responding emotionally. You've been trolled. Trolled. All around America, everybody's trolling. Everybody's trolling. These guys are rich. And salute to the beacon of light. I tell my kids all the time that they're light children. They're not shadow children. We raise our children like this. They start to believe in themselves, and then people want to kick them down. I'm starting my own cleaning business, and I told everybody at my current employment, and I work with a lot of white people, a lot of white Catholics, and I told them, and the first thing that people want to sell you is their fear. See, I've thought about this, I've plotted it, I've made a business plan, I've got over my fear points. And the first thing they say, well, you know, it's not going to be that easy. You know, it's a lot of work. What are they trying to say? I'm a facilities manager. I do a lot of work now. So what are they trying to say, though? As a black man, facilities manager, he doesn't really do much. That means they don't recognize the work that I do here being equal to what working for yourself, earning for yourself, being self-sufficient, self-efficient. They want to sell you the fear. No, why don't you just take this $10, $13, $15 an hour and sell yourself short? You're not supposed to be this powerful. You're not supposed to think this clear. That is the perception of young black men. We all lazy, angry individuals. They don't talk about our athleticism. They don't talk about our talent and our skills because they want to overlook it. Because that's just natural stuff. That's just natural stuff. I'll be damned. The resiliency most black people have to be raised there, even the ones in the suburbs. We raised with tougher skin. We raised with tougher skin. I'm gonna end that here. Salute to everybody. Remember, never judge a book by its cover. Salute to Thorough Birdie. Check them out on Spotify. Salute to Bang Time USA Inc. Salute to Bang Time USA Media. Bang Time USA Gaming. Salute to Bang and Aces. Live and direct sport commentary. Salute to hashtag Bangusa Sports. But hashtag Kyrie 7. Hashtag Kyrie 7. He gonna take this suspension. He gonna sit down. Hopefully they can come back and win. This gonna make the net. The Nets should have scrapped this team at the summertime. They wanted to be egotistical. They didn't listen to Kevin Durant when he said get rid of Nash. Look, they fired Nash. 8 games in, they fired Nash. So that was all an ego battle. And guess what, Sean Marks? You lost. You lost. Now you got to trade Kyrie anyway. You wanted to try and be greedy, get the extra draft pick. You should have got rid of him. You kept him. You made KD say, deal with this shit. I don't feel sorry for y'all. I don't feel sorry for y'all. You should have scrapped it and started a new year. It's brand new. But you was too coward to do so, Sean Marks. You should have been fired this summer for losing KD. So you forced him to stay. And now he stayed and y'all gonna lose anyway. All around the board. All around the board. So salute to you. Josiah. 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 You too. You screwed up. You screwed up. You thought you could control him. After he showed you you couldn't control him for a whole season. And now it's out of control. Deal with that. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for Kyrie. I don't feel sorry for Evan. regardless of right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm your host, Bang. Till next time. Salute. Bang!
Never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the... Never judge a book by its cover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the mother. Yeah. You already made the assumption. The look on your face like you hate me or something. I cannot wait till the day that I'm bumping. People today really think I be bugging. One thing that I value above money is loyalty. Snakes in the grass, I don't cut it, they calling me. Don't want me winning, they trying to get all of me. Deal with the pressure, ain't no annoying me. Remember the joke in the season? They jealous, they couldn't believe it. Now I'm excelling, I'm here for a reason. Blood for my brothers, I pledge the allegiance. I do what I do for a reason. Third pound gave me the teaching. Tell your baby daddy stop the bleeding. Cause the lies that he's telling ain't believing. I play it by ear though, throw with a working bird, but I'm the weirdo. Russian roulette, you just better be careful. Work ethic, something real, this what I'm here for. I'ma just stick to the grind. Tunnel vision, take my time. Gotta take my time. Homage payer, so you know that I'm paying homage all the time. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. All of my life had to deal with them judging me. Stayed in my circle like I want the company. Smiling and laughing while all making fun of me. But I'm so blunt right up front, what you want from me? No, I ain't got no time to pretend to be no. Ain't got no time for no frenemies. Done with them draining my energy. Cut like a spade and I'm making them sick of me. No, I'm a grown man, don't be kidding me. Yeah, gotta bring the flame deliberately. Yeah, shorty want the lot, Tiffany's. Yeah, geeked off the white girl, Kimberly. Told her don't call that she know the facts. You be strong off the D, yeah, I told her that. And the way that she act, no controlling that. Or that licking and slobbing, need all of that. See, I got a lot of layers. Greatness bring a lot of haters. Always asking for a favor. No, I'm sorry, ain't no favors. I ain't got it. Gus vanilla like the wafers. Paint dripping different flavors. Please don't try new invaders. Blood stains on the pavement. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Never judge a book by its cover. You ain't take the time to discover. Realest story never told, word of mother. The blood been bonded by the brothers. Yeah.